Hello everyone and welcome back here to Satisfactory. Now last time out we had a bit of a wander and we found our quartz that we needed. Now we are going to nip over there and we're going to craft all the quartz crystals we need. As you can see, we've got an excess of raw quartz. Basically I want to unlock the oscillators and work towards the explorer. We are still working on our next stage for sending this beast up, which hopefully will mean we get a step closer to our trains. Oh, I can't wait for the trains. You know me guys, I love my trains. And I've been thinking about various ways we can move on and get to that stage. Oops, probably shouldn't jump down there. But our limiting factor right now, if we have a look in here, is we're not crafting these very quickly. We look, so we're waiting on cables. Now of course what I could do is I speed that up. I could throw a bunch of cables in there and that will start producing and get it going a bit quicker. Realistically though, unless I spend a lot of time away, I think we're probably going to take another episode or two until we get our full capacity up. And that's purely because we're not shipping enough cables and wires for what we need for various things over. Now I could go and optimize the cable plant, but the thing is, I don't actually know if we need these automated wiring once we're finished over there. What I don't want to do is optimize the setup for producing these things and then find we've got no use for them. As you can see, steel beams also an issue. I did bring some out of storage to throw in here. Now we need another 400 of those. Yeah, that's gonna take some time. Let's just have a look in our storage. Oh, we've got another 26 there. You know what? Unproduced. Oh, so that produces 2 at a time. What's that? 5 parts per minute? Let's just pull up. Yeah, that throwing 2 in. And is that saying that, yeah, so 24 seconds. Every 24 seconds we're getting 2. Right. Awesome. Now all we have to do is keep feeding it with steel beams. I said that possibly couldn't take us too long. However, we're not going to focus on that at the moment. We're going to go over here. And I think today's video is going to be building a second power plant. Now technically we don't need it over here. We don't need the power. And we don't need to build a massive secondary power plant where we're going. But we've got 2 coal nodes right next to a lovely patch of water with that beautiful waterfall that we saw in the last episode. It'd be a shame not to use it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to create another kind of power station down there, and well, actually I think it's more over there. Yeah, we're going to create a secondary power station. We're probably going to set up a steel factory. But anyway, I'm going to craft these. There we go. Hopefully this won't take us too long. There we go, just about done. 15 to go. 12, 9, 6. There we go. So now we can come over here. What? Have I got it set up for 69? Ah, do we have some in here already? Yes. That's why. So, need 50 reinforced iron plates for this. Sorry if you can hear my daughter in the background. But yeah, I'm going to go craft them. We're going to unlock that. But I'll do that when we come back. In the meantime, I'm going to go get started on the power plant. So, see you in a few. Hello everyone, and we are back here once again. We're wondering, where are we back? Well, I can show you. We turn around. That lovely sky. Oh, oh no, it's limestone. We are back at a partially constructed quartz mine. Have a look. That's filling up nicely with raw quartz. You have some work to do still. The idea will be, of course, to box this all in and have this as a properly functioning quartz mine. Okay. Jump in the tractor. I've gone ahead and built this tractor just so we can get around a bit easier. Oh, right, so don't hit the beacon, Nick. Make our way down here. There's an awful lot of time gone into this so far. I believe it's somewhere in the region of 8 hours into this episode, which is crazy really when you consider how relatively little we've got built. Head over here, find our way between the wires. There's a mistake because we've now crashed. Right, these wires follow the path down. Tried to make it so they're not too obtrusive. Following the path down. Out of the way of the smoke so we can actually see. This brings us down past our double coal mine. Not actually using it yet, and hello doggo, we're going to come back for you. So I'm going to do it without running you over. Yes, out we come to our partially completed power plant. Now I was kind of hoping to go ahead and finish this up before the end of this episode, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. We do have power though. This is our backup generator just for getting things started, but see, that's running fine. We're going to have these dips and so on and so forth. That's just from our quartz mine and the coal mine kicking in together. So far I have got 3 of them, no, sorry, 2 of them connected with coal and water, but only one of them is actually connected to the grid and generating power at the moment. So that comes See, we've got a nice little platform. Come along here. It sets up that. And the plan is potentially to have 8 coal generators here. Initially that was my plan anyway. Might reduce that down to 6. Then we get away with 2 water jets. But that's relevant anyway at the moment. Reason this is so big is because I'm thinking of putting another factory over here which will concentrate on steel. Now, thing is, do we have any iron ore in the area? I'm pretty sure we will have somewhere. The 200 meters that way, 400 meters that way, 264 that way. Or if we can get to this one over this way. Oh, bacon. Take bacon. More bacon. Oh, more bacon. Not sure if we should be in here, especially at night. More bacon. More bacon, and that leads to one of these spheres. Of course, do absolutely nothing at the moment.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Now these do speak to us, as you will have heard there.
Harvest. Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Can't wait to see what they actually do in the final game. But that's cool to have that there anyway. We can't get to our iron ore through that tunnel. But there will be a way. Meantime, we're going to head up. I can do it without crashing. That is. We're going to head up and go back to our main plant. So if I can do it without crashing. Now, hard enough driving up here in the daylight. Luckily it's quite steep and the truck does struggle a bit. We may build a proper ramp down at some point. My only concern with that is it will spoil the view somewhat. Fun little tractor, you can do it. I will confess I did actually crash the tractor making its way down and got it stuck. So much so I had to actually dismantle it and rebuild it. Hey ho, we're up. Make our way over here. Okay. Back down to copper plant, that's the word I'm looking for. I think then. Didn't really leave myself much room there. We're free. Important thing. Down here. And what we'll do is we'll park him up just here, out the way. Open the workbench. Put that coal in there, just in case. Back up to our factory. Well, we're going to be able to unlock our crystal oscillators. What do we need? Those. I think it was. Have a look. What? Yes, crystal oscillators. Start research. There we go. Right. So we have to now make crystal oscillators before the next stage. It's possible. A couple of stacks of those. I have a feeling still not going to have enough parts. Yeah, versatile frameworks. A feeling we haven't got enough of those. What we could do, theory, is make my way over here. What we could do is overclock this guy. There. He's just nicely keeping up at the minute. So we would have to overclock this one and hope that we don't run out of coal. If we wanted to do that. Let's see what we not need. Ah, I found some bauxite ore we need to keep hold of. Iron ore can go in. Keep hold of that sulfur. Oh, put the alien carapace in. Oh no. You can't. That's annoying. What we can do, level 2 conveyor belt in that one. Right, so we can't use our carapaces in there. I have to remember that one. Getting an awful lot of those. Fair now. Alright. Let's take these. Put that out. We'll make some power slugs. Right. Just say it, Nick. Do it. Power shards. Like so. Make. Alright. A yellow power slug and then purple makes 5. Right. That makes sense to me. But let's just see if we were to put one in there, would we suddenly start running out of coal? Doesn't look like we would. Let's try fucking that then. Yeah, that's just about keeping up. You still keeping up with? Oh, yes. So let's do that then. Yeah, as I feared, we aren't gonna start running out of coal. Right, so take that one out. Worth a try. Now that's, yeah, gonna be waiting for steel ingots. Right, let's go have a look around. So we're on 15 minutes. I was hoping to make these videos rather concise so you wasn't sat around waiting. Now, if anyone's wondering why I'm not going and collecting those, I've actually got enough of those. Take those versatile frameworks, juice that up. There's no point overclocking this because, quite frankly, it would make no difference whatsoever. Because we can't get the input. Oh, doggo waiting for us there. Limestone. Right. Come here, little doggo. Barrel nuts. Okay. Not the end of the world. Okay. We got all of those in. We're still 180 off. Okay. You know what, I want to finish this up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disappear again, and when I come back I will either have our 180 or I'll have gone insane and quit the game. Just kidding. I'm going to go get some concrete and I'm going to fill in this floor a bit more and just generally do some maintenance work, possibly put up some walls whilst we wait for that to finish. So I guess I'll catch you again in about 3 seconds. So guys, welcome back. It's been about 45 minutes since, and I have gone and got us our crystal oscillators. We can hit go, and there we go. So, the radio control units eventually, we can unlock our map. more importantly, that's what we're aiming for. We've got them. Modular frames are easy. Crystal oscillators, not quite so easy. And we can make them. But as you have seen on here, crystal oscillators, a whole bunch of that, a whole bunch of wires, a whole bunch of that. But it's doable. I could literally, about 5 minutes, whip that up. But we're not worried about that right now. What we want to do is come here. We are finally ready. Like I say, it took about 45 minutes boosting and juicing things, going through the whole coal network and making sure that there was level 3 belts on everything, which there wasn't. Putting in some walls there, as you can see. There's our level 3 coal coming up now. Crucially, this is the bit. We are ready. We want to come somewhere where we can get a good view. I'm gonna guess it's probably here. We're gonna seal it to our little case there. We're gonna hit the send button. And there it goes. Not quite sure how long that takes before it comes back down. But we'll let that do its thing. Thankfully now we can move on. Got to cut through here. No, we shouldn't do. And despite my best efforts, we are still doing that. Not planned out perfectly as I'd like. Right, let's sort this out. Coal generator. Move them for now. We don't want to see those. We want to configure our hub terminal. So we've got oil processing, which unlocks all this stuff. Look, crude oil scanner, update, rubber, plastics. That's a whole additional factory. Industrial manufacturing will give us manufacturer, truck, computer, modular engine. Send up the space elevator to complete phases of project. So that's for that. Adaptive control unit, project part 5. Alternative fluid transport. I don't think we need that. Package water. Package for what? What are we gonna how are we gonna transfer? Or we can make gas masks. I'll be honest, that does excite me a bit. But, as you can see, we need plastic and we need rubber for that. And see, we need plastic and rubber for those as well. So, realistically, our next goal has to be the oil processing. So we can get our plastic and rubber. We'll select that milestone. Don't think we've got anything else we can add to that. See what resources we have got. Our motors are over here. Just quickly whip round and have a look. If we can fire this quick, that will set us up better for our next episode. No, that's rotors. Not rotors. motors. Pretty sure we are making motors. I hope we are, at least. Going to be pretty heartbreaking if we're not. Right. These we're definitely making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Got that. 100 of these bad boys. Yep, we're making those. So there's our stators. You know what, guys? I have a horrible feeling we're not making motors yet. There we go. That will be our next task. Get our motors up and running. Part of me wants to build the new factory. The other part of me says just build it here though. Get them running. Get the trains up and running. Because we come in here and have a look. Select milestone. Tier 6. That's what we're waiting for. That is the whole goal of this series, is to get the railway. Not interested in jetpack. The inventory slots would be cool. Expanded power infrastructure conveyor belt level 4 lock. Scanner update, Caterium more. Well, yeah, that maybe didn't be doing okay for Caterium anyway. And a fuel generator, so consumes fuel to generate electricity for the power grid. As a pipe input, so the fuel supply can be automated. Resource consumption will automatically be lowered to meet power demand. Wow. And pipeline engineering Mark II. The Mark II pipes and pumps. Look at that. That's when you've got the real good flow. Yeah, we're gonna focus on this for now. You could, oops, if I do that, Nick, click on the right thing. So, next episode, guys, is going to be somehow putting through all this mess and getting motors up and running. Swearing at myself at the same time because I've done all this and it was all supposed to run this way. Maybe when we get smart splitters. Anyway, the idea was for it to all run into the awesome sink, which is why it's all supposed to come this way and all that was supposed to go the other way. Oh, never mind. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, go share the video out. Let's get some more views on this bad boy. Because that rail is just crept a bit closer. We are going to have trains running sooner or later. Who knows? Once we get trains running, we either stop there or we say, right, next stage is going to be build from scratch again. Keep the existing factory running, but start essentially from scratch and make the most efficient factory we can. So essentially we could come up to this and we could go, right, overclock that. Right, what's it need? It needs blah blah blah. Right, overclock that. So we've got materials queued at every stage. But that's one option. You guys can let me know what you think of that. In the meantime, all that's left to say is thank you guys ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.